Hey guys, it's Ava
and Sophia,
and today we'll be doing
the Macaron baking challenge. Okay, so the recipe we're going to be basing our macaroons off of is from the cookbook Nerdy Nummies.
so yeah, go buy this. It's really good.
Her name is Rosanna Pansino, and you should totally buy the book. It's really helpful. There's a lot of cool things inside of it. So we're going to be basing it off the macaroon recipe.
So yeah.
So we're going to be using this recipe today.
This one right here. And so the ingredients are to make the
for the cookie, not
for
the
the cookie, not the filling. First we're gonna do the cookie. Is this
2 cups of
powdered sugar. Then
1 cup almond meal.
This is almond meal. Then
3 large egg whites.
And make sure that they are room temperature. Everything has to be room temperature.
1/4 cup granulated sugar.
We don't have that with us right now, but and then
1/4 teaspoon salt.
Salt.
And food coloring is optional, but
so
we are going to be using
We're going to use it any color you want. And so yeah.
So my computer ran out of space, so we did lose a lot of our baking. So we're just going to go through what we did. So Ava's currently sifting the 1 cup of almond meal into the 2 cups of powdered sugar. And in this bowl, we beat 3 large egg whites for 4 minutes, and then slowly added the granulated sugar in, and then we beat that for another 4 minutes. And so right now we're just folding in the 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Yeah. So Ava is currently still sifting the almond meal.
Guys, this takes a while. But after you're done doing the almond meal, then you whisk it together. So we're gonna do that.
You just mix it. So I just folded in the salt into the egg whites, and now if you want to add food coloring, this would be the time to do so. If you don't, then you don't have to, but we're going to be using blue food coloring. We're going to start with just adding 4 drops.
Yeah, so it looks dark now, but once you cook it, it gets lighter, so.
Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 5. 5. Okay. We just had to do 5.
And then just fold in the coloring like you folded in the salt. So this is the color right now. It's like a light blue. I don't know if you can really tell. But we want it a little darker because it cooks lighter. So we're just going to add 2 more drops.
Still sifting. Yeah, it's really sucks actually.
Alright. And then just keep folding. So we had to call in a 3rd person to help us.
Because this sifting is difficult.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah.
So this is the color we went with. It's like a light blue. And those are soft peaks.
Yeah.
And now, once we're done sifting, you mix it all together, and then you slowly pour it into here, and you keep folding 20 times.
Yeah.
And then you fold, and you put more, and then fold 20 times, and then put more, and then fold 20 times.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing right now. We finally did it!
So yeah, after long, painful hours of sifting, so now I'm just whisking it together. It looks mostly white, you could hardly see the almonds.
All of our work.
Yep. So, now, we will be
putting 1/3 of the mixture at a time into the blue egg white mixture.
Yeah, so, let's do this. So 1/3 at a time will be going into this.
And just eyeball it, don't put it in a
Yeah, you don't have to put it in, just kind of. Good?
Yeah.
So yeah, now you're
And then just fold it 20 times and then keep adding.
2. After we added the almond meal mixture with the powdered sugar,
we are going to spoon it into a piping bag. But first, make sure that you lined your baking sheet with parchment paper or baking paper.
Yeah.
Not wax paper, it has to be parchment paper.
Yeah, parchment paper. So this is what your mixture should look like.
Or whatever color you chose.
Yeah, whatever color you chose.
So now we're just going to get a spoon and just start putting it into the mixture. So we just put all of our mixture into a piping bag. Or if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a Ziploc bag and cut the side. And we just tied it with a plain old hair tie, or you can use a rubber band, or anything you like. So this is our parchment paper, and we're going to line our pan with it. And if you put it upways, it's going to fold. So I recommend turning it upside down so that it doesn't fold. And now we're going to type 1-inch circles, and they're going to be 3/4 part away from each other. And there should be 24 sandwich cookies in total. So make sure you have 12 for the top and 12 for the bottom. Okay, so while our cookies are in the oven. We made a second tray of them because we had extra filling. We are going to start on the filling of the macaroons.
So for the filling of the macaroons, you're going to need cream cheese at room temperature, salted butter at room temperature,
Powdered sugar and vanilla extract.
and then food coloring is optional, but we're going to do a pink with the blue. So now,
So right now I'm putting in the 4 ounces of cream cheese
and
into
now,
the bowl.
and now I'm going to put the 2 tablespoons of salted butter.
And if you get the sticks, they have like ounces on the side and tablespoons on the side.
Yeah, just put the 6 tablespoons of powdered sugar.
Now I'm going to be putting a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
So now this is what it should look like, and now we are going to now we're gonna put our food coloring in.
No, we mix it first.
Okay, so now we're gonna mix it until it's smooth and creamy. So while we're making our filling, we are buttercream frosting. So we put some color dye. We put
3 drops of red and 1 drop of blue.
And so this out looking, it's really creamy, and we're just blending it a little bit more. We blend it for about like 5 minutes. Want to do it for like 2 more
And
minutes?
keep stopping in between to get all the excess off the sides.
Yeah, because a lot goes on the sides.
I put it on about medium speed.
Yeah, medium speed is good. And so actually, we just took out our first batch. They're pretty big. So
The second batch we made a little smaller.
yeah, the second
And
batch we
do
made.
not forget to bang the cookies on to like the table before you put them in the oven, because that gets all of the air bubbles out and prevents cracking.
Yeah.
Like we did not do in this one.
Yeah, so a bunch of them are cracked. Some of them are, like, this one is actually not that bad. So we're done whipping our filling frosting, and now we're going to put it into the bag. So, yeah.
And it might not be enough for all of your cookies, but you could make a second batch, but just see how the first batch is.
Yeah. So we are finished with the second batch, and we are going to start icing with the icing that we made. And
So just basically put it in the middle.
and don't put too much because it's going to spread out.
Yeah, because once you push it down, it's gonna spread.
So yeah, then you put the cookie over it, smush it down.
Boop. There is the first macaron.
That's very big, but we made smaller ones. So yeah,
And the second batch came out.
better because they're smaller. And so yeah.
Okay.
So
This is the final product.
not too bad. I think that this was our best one. You know, it was our first try, and I don't think we failed completely, but
We did pretty good, and they taste really good together.
so yeah. Thanks
See
for
ya.
watching.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
Peace.
Don't forget to